Good morning students, welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to solve May-June 2021 paper component 32. Alright, so now we will start with our first task, which is data analysis. Okay, so now we will go down. Yeah, here is the task 5, data analysis, which is spreadsheet. You are going to use a spreadsheet to calculate the sales price of underwater cameras. All currency values must be in pound, and next is in 2 decimal place. All right, so now we got the clear picture that, we have to use the currency which is pound. Okay, right, now let's go to the next question. Open and examine the file J2132 camera and J2132 housing in a spreadsheet package. These files will be used to provide data for your spreadsheet and must not be changed. So student, we are going to use this, but we are not going to change any of its value. Okay, so now we will go to our support file folder and camera, double click and open it. All right, fine, this is the camera sheet. And then we also have second is it housing? 1 second. Okay, so now next is housing. So where is housing? Housing is here. All right, so let it get open first. Yeah, these are the two spreadsheet. We got it. Now let's go to the next question. Open and examine the file J2132 sales. Okay, 1 second. So let me highlight this. All right, so your spreadsheet, in your spreadsheet, place a text prepared by. So now let me open the J2132 cells. J2132 cells. Yes, yeah, it is open now. So now let me organize my data here. All right, next. All right, so now we organize the file. Next, let's go to the next question. What they are saying, okay, to place a text prepared by followed with your name, center number and candidate number, right align. Okay, and where we need to put this, is it in header or footer? Okay, your spreadsheet prepared by, they did not, yeah, it is header. It is header. We need to put it in a header. So let me go here, insert header and footer. Okay, and it should be right align or left align. No, they did not mention. So created prepared by with your name ABC, center number IN123, candidate number 1234. All right, done. Now next, go back to normal view. Yeah, this is done. Data has been placed in B4 and B9 of B9 to help you to test your module. Okay, B, yes, this is the one data which is already been tested to help us to understand. Okay, fine. Save the spreadsheet as a file name J2132 sales. So now to do this, file, save as, in my support file folder. Now this is sales, and do we need to continue our center number and candidate number? Center number is IN123, candidate number is 1234. Okay, and save as a spreadsheet, Excel workbook, and then save. All right, so done. Now next, what we need to do, format the spreadsheet so that it will look like this. Okay, format the spreadsheet so that it will be look like this. All right, so format the spreadsheet. All right, so now where is under from A to B? So let me select A to B, margin center. Okay, did they mention any? Yeah, 18. All right, so now A3 to A3B, A to B is 36 points and contain black. Okay, all right, so now let me make this as a 3636. Okay, all right, so now we will organize this and arrange it so that it will look like this. Next, let me text wrap it. All right, so now enlarge your, just increase the size of your column, row. Done. Now what we need to do, this should be bold. Okay, now it should have a, yeah, pale blue background. All right, so now we will go here and we will use the blue background. Done. Next, format format the merge A3 to B3 and A8 to B8 and A13 to B13. Okay, so now first of all let me find out the camera again merge, and it should be 18, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18, and this is also same bold, and then color. And housing also merge and center, make it as 18 and bold and color. Then last but not the least is the package also merge and center, make it 18. All right, and put the color and bold. All right, so done. Now let me apply here the borders. So now we will apply the borders here. So now next is we have the border here also. Okay, all borders, yeah, everywhere it is borders are there. So now it is better to select all together and apply all borders, right? So to little bit decrease, 7 also we need to decrease just the length or the size of the row. Perfectly fine. Now done. Now next what we need to do, okay, this should be, this 3 should be left align, this should be left align, this should be left align, package total should be bold. Yeah, done. So now yes, perfectly fine. I did not delete this data until they asked us to do. Okay, so keep it as it is. Next, enter a function in B5. Now we will start with our first function. What we need to do here, what they are asking here, enter a function in B5, which is B5 here. Okay, which depending on the camera code, which depending upon the camera code lookup. So here they are asking us to use the first function, which is lookup. All right, so what we need to do, and the make and the model of the camera, make and the model of the camera, and we can use the support file, which is J2132 camera. Okay, so now here I have the camera code, but I don't have make and model, and I don't have the price. So let me start with the B5 first. Okay, let us try to find out the camera make and model. Okay, to do that, what we are going to use, the camera Excel file. Okay, this is the file. Now here student, you can see here, this is the code and this is the make and model. So let us apply the function equals to VLOOKUP, equals to VLOOKUP. Lookup value will be our camera code, right? Isn't it? Why? Because it is clearly understood or given here. The lookup value will be camera code, comma, table array. This is the table array. Okay, I'm going to use A to B, comma, table array, column index number. There is the value is in B2, comma, 0, and then close it and enter. So we got the first value. Yeah, so perfectly fine. So now we got our first function, control plus tilde key to check. Yes, this is perfect. All right, so now let's go to the next question. Okay, so now what I need to do in the next question, enter a function in B6. Okay, enter a function on B6. What we need to do, let me highlight here B6, which is depending upon the camera code again, and look up the value and try to find out the price and the camera. Okay, and from the same sheet we are going to use to find out the price. Okay, so now to do this, same we will use the VLOOKUP formula here also, equals to VLOOKUP. Lookup value will be the camera code, comma, table array. We already have the camera sheet. So now this time I would like you to select all the values, comma. Now here the price is in A, B, C and D. D means 4 column. Okay, column number 4. Column number 4, comma, 0, and then close the value and enter. Okay, so now perfectly fine, we got this also. Okay, right, now let's go to the next question. So now enter in a function B10, which depending upon the house code, look up the make and model here also again, and here you are going to use the J2132 CSV. Okay, so here in B9, so now here equals to, okay, B10, okay, we look up, okay, we look up equals to we look up, double click, lookup value, comma, table array. This time we are going to change the given sheet, okay, which is the housing. Okay, lookup value, comma, table array. Now they ask us to find out the make and code, which is in C. So I'm selecting till the column C the value, comma, and the column number is make and code is in make and model is in column 3, so which is 3 comma 0, and close and enter. So we got the first code here. Now do we need to find the price also? Let me check. Yeah, in B11 we need to find the price. Using the same value we need to find the price. Okay, so we will repeat this function again one more time. Okay, so now here equal to VLOOKUP, again lookup value, comma, table array. I have, where is it, here it is, housing, and for pricing I have till in E, column E, okay, which means 1 2 3 4 5, column 5. So I selected comma 5 comma 0, okay, and close the value and enter. So now we got this value also. Now do we need to find next, what is the next question now? Okay, so now let me go to my sheet here. This is perfect. Okay, so can I arrange this also to properly align to my site? Okay, so that all the data in all the sheets and column will be same, similar, cells and column will be similar. Next, now let us go to the next question. Question number 15. Enter a formula in B4 to calculate the price of both camera and housing. Okay, so now here they are asking us to find out the total of camera and as well as the pricing part. Okay, so now simple, here I'm going to do. So students, see here we can use equals to price plus price of the camera plus price of the house, and then which means B6 plus B11, enter. So we got this value too. Next, what is the next question? Enter a function in cell B15 to show the discount percentage, okay, discount percentage, that if that we applied, okay, use the package price, extract the figure. All right, so extract the figure from the discount table. Here this is like little tricky question, student. If you can see here, enter a formula in B15 to show the discount percentage, okay, that will be applied. Okay, the condition they gave us, after applying the discount, okay, we need to show the discount percentage and use the package, okay, use the package price extracted in the figure. Okay, how to do this question? So here, so now as they give us a condition, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to use the if function, equals to if the discount is given, okay, if if the price is less than, if the price is less than, here is the discount table they gave us. Okay, the first criteria, let me use the I will use E3. Okay, the first criteria I am going to use is, first discount is, if the price is 500, the discount is 0. So I'm using the first criteria, if the price is less than the cost of 500, then okay, then it would be 0. Means if the total price, whatever the shopping has been done, so if the price is less than 500, the percentage value will be 0. Otherwise, comma, if again if again the same function, if the price B14, if the price, now let me go to the second criteria, is less than 800. If it is less than 800, then the price will be what, dear? 4% discount they will go. Hope you are understanding, dear. Okay, comma, because we have how many conditions? 1 2 3 4, so we need to apply if criteria 3 times. Okay, it will repeat 3 times again. If, one more time, if the price, if the price is less than, if the price is less than 1100 and, okay, 1100, then the discount will be given as a 6%. Okay, 6%. Or else if not this all three condition comma, then it would be directly the discount will be given as a F6, right? Isn't it? So yes, it is very much clear. Now how many times I open the parenthesis? 1 2 3. So I will close it. 1 2 3. Okay, 3 times we open the loop and 3 times we need to close the loop, and divided by, as it is in percentage, so let us use divided by 100. Okay, and then enter. So the discount which is less than, okay, so here 730, which means we got the value which is 0.04, which means 4%, right? Isn't it? So which means total value will be the 4%. Okay, so now let me apply here the percentage so that you can see. Simply you need to just select the value and click on percentage. Okay, or from here right click, format cell. Okay, and then you can choose the percentage also. Is that clear? All right, so now let's go to the next question. Enter in a enter in cell B16. Okay, enter in cell B16 to calculate the discount amount to be applied. Okay, discount amount to be applied and price multiplied with the discount percentage. They gave us the total understanding, which is the price multiplied with the discount percentage. Okay, so now to do this, equals to, as simple as that. What is the price? Price is B14 into asterisk, and then which will be discount is, here it is B, let me write it here. Okay, B15 and enter. So now the total discount is given. Discount amount is 29 rupees or 29 pound dot 20 paisa. Next, now last but not the least, enter the formula in B17 to subtract the discount amount from the package price. As simple as that. So now equals to, what is the total price? Total price minus, okay, and what is the discount amount? Okay, which is B16, in a cell B16, right? Isn't it? And then enter. So after discount, that particular person, the actual price is 730 pound. After discount, he is getting in 700.8 pound. I hope you understood it clearly. Let me press Ctrl plus tilde key so that you can see the formula view of your spreadsheet. Let's go to the next question. The user entered the code. Now what they are asking here. Okay, in the question number 19, the user entered the code of the camera and a code for the housing. Enter the formula in A19. Enter the formula in A19 to display the appropriate error message. Okay, to display the appropriate error message. Okay, all right, so let us do it, no problem. Okay, so now what they said, the user entered the code for the camera and code for the housing. To enter a formula in A19 to display appropriate error message if the camera code for the housing does not match. Okay, so the code of the camera entered by the user. Okay, imagine what does it mean? It means that in case if the code which is wrong accidentally or the user enter the wrong code, it should show an error message. It should show an error message. So where we need to do in B19. Okay, so All right, so let me do it in, is it in B19 they are asking us to do? Sorry, enter a formula in A19. Okay, so now A19, not B19. Okay, so A19, what about the error message? Okay, so now let me apply the border also so that you can easily able to understand. Okay, A19, let me apply equal to, what if the code is wrong? It should show a error message. So if, because the criteria is given, if b4, okay, why? Because if the code of the camera, okay, if b4 is not equal to, okay, we look up. Why we look up, I will tell you. Because all the camera code is in our this value, right? We look up this in the camera sheet. So we look up value comma table array. So let me choose all the housing. Okay, so lookup value comma table array. Where is the table array? This is the table array. Now I'm going to select all the camera code and housing code. Okay, so you may get a doubt, sir, why are you choosing the housing? Because in housing Excel sheet we have housing code also and camera code also, so that's why we are using housing table. Okay, so now if b4 is not equal to lookup, if b4 is not equal to the housing code and the camera code, which means we look up comma. Okay, I hope you understood this very clearly. Okay, comma, then it should be, why? Because the camera code is in second column 2 comma 0, 2 comma 0. Okay, so if it is not equal to 0, okay, if the given value, if the camera code is not available, what it should show? It should show an error message. So I will write ERROR, error. Okay, so now let me type ERROR, error. What is the error they gave us here? Okay, so now here is the error code. Let me copy from here. This house, okay, if this is not the matching, okay, so let me, we will write it manually. Okay, this house, imagine this house is not designed, DESIGNED, this house is not designed for this camera, for this CAMERA camera. Okay, and then close it. Okay, so what do we understood till here? Till here, suppose for example here in my Excel sheet, if the value, if b4, which is the code, is not available, then it should generate the error. So we wrote the error 2 and comma. Okay, comma, and if not this, it should show as an empty, it should show as an empty, and close the bracket and enter. Okay, so here if you see, we got our control plus tilde key. Now this is the function you have to apply here. Let me explain you clearly one more time. If the code of the camera is not available, okay, if not available, then it should show the error, this house is not designed for the camera. As the code which already we have H007, which is available, that's why it is showing as an empty. Okay, if it is not available, then it should show as an error XYZ, like, you know, showing the error this house design, hey, this house is not designed for the camera. I hope you understood clearly. Now next, what I need to do, apply the appropriate formatting to the column B. Okay, so let me select and apply. Okay, what appropriate formatting here? So let me thoda sa, like, you know, we can enlarge this little bit. Okay, all right, because price is in euro, so let me select price, all three I selected. Okay, and then I went here, or simply right click. Okay, format cell, currency, and what is the currency here? They ask us to put pound, so pound, we need to search. Okay, the euro, sorry, the euro, United Kingdom, and it should has 2 decimal places. Yes, it is already there. Press OK. So now here we got all the appropriate formatting for the price. Discount amount also we need to apply. Right click, format cell. Again in currency, I would like you to choose the pound, UK pound. Okay, So here it is United Kingdom pound and then press OK. So this is what we need to do it here. All right. So now let's go to the next question. Save the spreadsheet. Let me save it. Save it. Next. Print the spreadsheet showing the formulas. Make sure that row and column headings are displayed. Cell content of the cell are fully visible. Okay, to do this, Control plus tilde key. Alright, so organize your data like this. Perfect. Now Control P for print. Alright, isn't it? So now, do we need to show all the content? Content of all cells should be visible. So page setup, fit in a one page, and row and column should be visible. And then press apply OK. And let me choose this as a landscape orientation. Okay, landscape orientation. Perfectly fine. Everything is clear. Okay, next, what we need to do. Okay, make sure your center number candidate number is visible. Yes, it is visible. Print your spreadsheet. Okay, showing the values. Okay, second printout is only with values. So Control plus tilde key to go back to normal view and then double press it, and here we go. So this is your spreadsheet. Perfectly fine. Okay, Control P, just take the, okay, now this you can change to portrait. Okay, because they ask us to only show the values. Perfect. Okay, so now remove the fit in a one column, and I think row and column should also be removed. Yeah, row and column should not be displayed. As said, fit in a single page. Cell content are easily read. Perfectly fine. Next, now the model, this spreadsheet for the customer is for the camera which he bought is C013. Okay, so now the first one changes. First change I am going to do in this spreadsheet, which is called as data testing here, student. Okay, so let us test our data. So now the camera code is what? C013. Is it the buy a camera? Okay, now let me type here C013 and enter. Wow, all the, you can see here all the values are changed. So perfectly fine, done. Now print your spreadsheet showing only the values, do not show. Okay, right, Control P, take one printout. Done. Next, row and column, yes, it is already not there. Fit in a single page. Perfectly done. Now print out 4. Now anything else? Nothing else. So here we're done with our paper. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.